Hi everyone and welcome to the first episode of Unreal Engine 5 tutorial series. Today we have Unreal Engine 5 early access and I want to show you how to work with that. Because of early access we can have some issues, some problems, some bugs, but it will be fixed in the release version. First, what we need is download this Unreal Engine 5 and click launch from Epic Games or from your shortcut on your desktop. I click launch and Unreal Engine 5 is start loading. I want to show you that we will work with this in our Institute knowledge base. In this wiki page we have a plan for this tutorial and you can find this page in the link on the description below. Okay, great, our Unreal is loaded and what we have here, let me show you first slide. In left side we can see we can open our recent project, we can create a game project, we can create a film project, we can create some architecture visualizing project and something else. On the center of the screen we can create a blank, an empty project, or we can create a project from some templates. For example, it's first person, it's puzzle, third person, top down, and more. Then we can choose which project we want to create. It's Blueprint or C++. It actually doesn't matter because it's not two projects. If you create Blueprint project, you also will have C++ classes, and if you will create a C++ project, you also have ability to create Blueprint classes. It's actually which language we'll using for this template. So if you choose a third-person template with blueprints, you will have this template written on the blueprints. And if you will create a new project with C++, this third-person template will be created in the C++ programming language. Okay, great. Then we can choose a project location on your drive, and you can choose name of your project. Okay, let me do this. I want to create a game project. I will use most popular third-person project. Then I want to choose blueprints. We always can create some C++ classes if we want. Then it will be desktop project with the maximum quality. I will use starter content. It's some standard, I don't know, 3D meshes you can use in your project. Actually, you can add this later. And without ray tracing, because ray tracing video cards have less than 2% of users. So in our tutorials we will not use ray tracing. Okay, I wanna create new project. It will be education project English, and then I will select folder, and then I can choose project name. It will be tutorial project. Great. And I click create project. Okay, our project is loaded. In your case, you will not have this menu and you will have now this menu. I will show you how to open this menu. I click update. Okay, great. Then I wanna show you how to add a world settings tab. It's need for any of your games project. To add this tab, we need to click window and world settings like this. Window and world settings, and we have world settings tab. It's tab that you will need in your project. Okay, great. Then about content browser. In this Unreal Engine 5, to open content browser, you can click on this. You can click on this button, or you can click Ctrl plus space. I click Ctrl space, and I can open and close my content browser. Actually, in Unreal Engine 4, you have next system. You can click Dock and Layout, and this layout like in Unreal Engine 4. Great. How to make the same editor layouts like in Unreal Engine 4, content browser and place actor menu. In the Unreal Engine 4, you by default have place actors menu here. So to add this window here, we need to click window and place actors like this, And this is layout, the same layout like in Unreal Engine 4. If you have some experience from Unreal Engine 4, you can use this layout, or you can use layout from Unreal Engine 5. You actually can click Ctrl and space to open this content browser and explore your folders. Great. Main panels. Let's talk about main Unreal Engine 4 panels. In our case, we have a viewport. It's actually your scene, your level, and you can place actors on your level, and you can do, for example, level design. Then we have World Outliner. World Outliner, it's actually menu with all actors, with all classes that place it on your level by default. Actually, you can place new actors in runtime, but it's default classes, default actors that you have in your level. Actually, in my case, it's arena folder with floor. It's our floor. It's our walls. We can find here static meshes. We can see here light source, skylight, atmospheric fog, and another. For example, our character is also our object in the world outliner. We can actually delete it or place some objects here. Great. Then we have details panel. If we click on some object, we can see settings of any of objects in our level in this details panel. Actually, in this case, if I click for this, if I click on this 3D mesh, we can actually change here. For example, location. Yep, we can change location. We can change mobility, static, stationary, movable, and more. In we can choose our character, and here we can find many settings of our character. We will talk about a little bit later. Great. Then we already talked about content browser. Content browser you can find actually here, or you can click Ctrl and space to open it. And then we have a world settings menu. It's actually settings about all our world. You will actually need this menu to make to set up our level, to set up your level. Okay, great. It's about main panels. Unreal Engine 4 have many of different panels, different menus. But in start on this tutorial, I showed you about main panels. Okay, great. Let's go. And I want to show you how to show FPS on your project. To show FPS on your project, you need to write a stat FPS command in this menu and click enter. Actually, I wanna write here, looks. I wanna write here stat FPS. Press enter, and looks, we have something like 40 FPS, frames per second. Okay, great. Then I want to show you a little bit how to improve your FPS. Unreal Engine by default defines very hard settings, very I don't know, cinematics settings with the post-processing and more. So I want to show you how to improve your FPS, how to disable some post-processing that you actually don't need. Okay, great. First of all, we need to open main project settings. To open project settings, we need to go to main menu edit, and then project settings. Logs, edit and project settings. Great. Then we need to go to rendering. And then we need to we need to find this dynamic global illumination and reflection method. Pay attention about now we have something like 40 FPS, and I wanna find it here. Dynamic global illumination method and reflection method. It's for now it's lumen. It's new. It's very powerful system, but this lumen system required actually very powerful of your video graphics card. I wanna click here none, and here I wanna click none. Let's see here, and we improve. We have plus 10 FPS, for example, for now. And then shadow map method. We need to change to the shadow maps. Let me do this. I wanna here like shadow maps, and looks we have more than 100 of FPS. Looks it runs much better than before. Okay, great. Then I wanna disable something post-processing. It's bloom, ambient occlusion, and auto exposure and motion blur. Okay, I wanna find it here. I wanna disable bloom, ambient occlusion, and one more ambient occlusion, auto exposure, and motion blur. We actually don't need it in our start scene. And now we have more than 100 FPS, and our project runs much more better. Okay, great, let's go. Then I want to show you how to change basic graphics in Unreal Engine 4. In the right corner, you can find this settings menu, and here we can find engine scalability settings. Actually, I can click here settings, and then I can click engine scalability settings. Actually, here we can define low, medium, high, epic, or cinematic. Actually, you can change it like you want. In my case, I wanna use the cinematic preset, but without this post-processing that we disabled before. Okay, great. Then in our case, if I press play button, my game will be opened in this viewport mode. I don't like this system, and I wanna open my game in new windows. Okay, to open game in new window, I need to click here new editor window pie, and my game open in the window mode. Okay, great, but then I wanna go to advanced settings, and I wanna define another default resolution. In my case, it's this resolution, but I wanna define something like something like that, and then I press play. Wait a minute, and I want to define center. Always center first viewport. I wanna open this new window always in the center of my screen. I press play, and it looks much better. Great. Then I wanna show you how to show FPS in the windowed mode. In this case, if we press play, we have no FPS. We cannot see FPS here. To open a console, we need to press tilde. If you don't know what is tilde, it's this keyboard button. I press a tilde, and I wanna write start FPS and press enter, and looks we have FPS count here. Okay, great, let's go next. Then I wanna talk about player spawning bases. In this case, if you look on this default template scene, you can find that we have some network PlayerStart, and we have character here. You can ask me question why when we press play we started on this character but not in the PlayerStart. It's it's logic. It's very logically that I need to start from player start. Yep. Yes. Why player haven't spawned on the player start object in the default scene? It's because by default in this scene, if we click on this character that created from this template, if we go to the details panel and we will go down, we will find here some auto processing. Let me find it. Yeah, like this. Looks, in this character by default we have auto process player, but by default it's disabled. If I disabled this auto processing, I will press play and looks, I will start it from player start. It's actually about architecture of your game, and best practice. It's bad practice to use auto processing, so I don't really recommend you to use auto processing. It's why auto processing is bad. Auto processing is bad because in 99% of your games, if you will create some single game, in 99% you will create some saving and loading from save game system in your game, and you will not use default places for your player. So in 99% of this of your games, you will not use this auto processing. Okay, great. And actually, I can delete this character. I will press play, and I will start from this player start object. If I move this player start object, for example, here. I press play and I started from my player start object. Great, it works. What will happen if we have no player start object and auto process in some character? Actually, it's great question. What will be if we, I don't know, for example, I can choose here net my player start object and I press delete, and we have no characters with auto processing and we have no player start object here. Okay, I press logs. For example, I'm here. I press play, and looks my character is spawning in the location, in my camera location. Okay, if I move my camera here, I press play, and looks my character spawned here. Okay, if I don't know, for example, move my camera here, I press play, and my character spawned here. Yep. It's very interesting. You can use this this system if you I don't know, if you develop your game, if you develop your level, if you make some for example level design. Then how to add new player start object. To add a new player start object, you can go here, create, and then all classes, or not all classes, you can find it here, player start, and you can move your player start, for example, here, and then if I press play, my player will be spawned on this player start object. Another way, let me delete this player start, and then I can open this menu, if you remember, window and place actors, and here I can find player start. Yep, is here, and I can also add player start from here. Okay, great. By now I wanna delete this plate actors menu here. Okay, we have player start, and our player will started from this player start. Great. Then I want to show you about select, move, rotate, and scale viewport modes, hotkeys, and camera fly speed. Okay, great. We have viewport. In this viewport, we have for example objects. Yep, we have objects. We have, for example, 3D meshes like this mesh. Actually, here you can find some modes. First Its Q is just select objects mode. I can click on some click on some objects and I can define some settings in the details menu, but I can click here to W, select and translate objects. Yep, and then in this regime, in this second regime, I can, for example, move my object. Don't look on this shadow. Is we will talk about a little bit later. I can move this object, for example. Then I can move it like this, and like this. Then I wanna change mode to select and rotate objects. In this case, I can rotate my 3D meshes. I can rotate like this, or rotate like this. Yep. And then we can select and scale objects. In this regime, in this mode, we can scale our objects like this, or for example, like this. It's scale mode. Actually, we have got hotkeys for this. Look, select objects. It's Q. You can press Q button on your keyboard. I wanna click Q, and this is my select mode. Then I can press this W. It's moving mode. Then I can click a yeah button on my keyboard, and I wanna rotate my objects, and I wanna click R, and I wanna scale my object if I want. Okay, great. Then I want to show you about camera fly speed. If you have this not large level, you can use this camera speed. It's great, but in this viewport, you have option to define another camera speed. For example, you can make less your camera fly speed, or you can create much faster camera speed, like for example like this, and looks my camera works very fast. By default it's 4. If you have big level, you can define, for example, 5. Okay, great. Then let's talk about lightings need to be rebuilt. How to build lightings, what is stationary lighting, how to define dynamic lighting, and FPS codes. Okay, great. Now in the left corner of viewport, you can see some red message: lighting needs to be rebuilt, one unbuilt object. It's because in our case we using a stationary or static lightings. It means that shadows not creating in real time. It's creating before your game starts, and it's give you more frames per second. It's very easily for your video card to render your scene. To build this lighting, you need to click here build and build lightings only, and then we need to wait until your computer will build this lighting. It's defined by your power of your PC, and it can take I don't know, some 1 or 2 minutes. In my case, it has been 1 object, and now my lighting is built, and now we have no errors. Our shadow from this object is completely correct. Great. Then what is stationary lighting? I already said to you what is that. And then how to define dynamic lightings. Okay, in our world outliner we have 2 objects. We can find here light source. It's our sunlight and skylight. If we click on light source, we can find in the details panel these mobility options. And in our case, by default, in this scene, it's stationary. And if we have this stationary system, if I move my objects, we need to rebuild lighting. But if I click light source, then go to make it movable, and then I need go to my skylight and also make it movable. In this case, we change our lighting from stationary to movable, and now in this case we can move our static objects and our shadows building in the real time. But if you can see, before we have more than 100 of FPS. For now it's something like 50. For now it's something like 50 FPS. It's about FPS cost, guys. So now we have 50 FPS, but logs, pay attention. If I go to skylight, make it stationary, light source, make it stationary, and then I wanna build lightings only, and looks on our frames per second. Logs, we have more than 100 FPS. Actually, dynamics lighting, it's great, it's powerful, it's perfect, but it have some FPS cost, and you have no ability to use it on very low end PCs. Also, I wanna say thank you for our Patreon sponsors. For now, we have first one sponsor. It's Thomas Anderson. If you want to help our project, you can become our sponsors by the link you can see on the screen. Okay, then I wanna show you how to create a new gameplay level. It's our default template level. I don't want to recreate something here. I wanna create a new level, a new game level from scratch. I wanna open my content browser. Then I wanna create here, for example, a new folder here, and I wanna call it like maps. Then we open this maps folder, and I can create here new level. Or actually I can create it from here, create wait a minute, file, new level. Yep, we can click here, file, new level, and in this case we need also save this level. In my case, I wanna create it from start level and call it like gameplay. It's my gameplay level. I press enter. My old level ask me, do I want to save my level? Yep, I want, save selected, and we have actually new and empty level. Okay, then we need to add sky atmosphere. It's first what we want. We can actually click here, create, and here we can find all classes, and here we can find this sky atmosphere, or we can go to the window, place actors, and here I wanna write sky atmosphere and place it here. Okay, we have sky atmosphere. In my case, I wanna in Word Outliner create new folder and call it as for example sky, and place my sky atmosphere in this sky folder. Okay, great. Then we need to add directional light and set it as atmosphere light, sunlight. Great. I wanna find it directional light. I write it direct, and directional light I place it on my level. I wanna place it in my sky folder, and then I clicked on my directional light, and in the details panel I wanna find some checkbox with name atmosphere sunlight. I click on this, and now this directional light works like our sunlight. Great. Then we need to add a skylight. Also, I wanna place actors, skylight, like this, place it here and in the sky folder. Then what we need, I can add here a volumetric cloud. If I wanna just copy volumetric and find here these clouds. I place it in my world and we have clouds here. Okay, great. It's also in the sky folder. Then great. Then I can add landscape with next settings. Okay, to add a new landscape, I wanna close this place actors menu. To add new landscape, we need to go to this mode. Here we have some modes we will talk about a little bit later. I can click here in the landscape editing modes, and here we can create our terrain, our landscape. We can actually click here enable edit layers. We will need it to create a water in this level. Actually, we can change this option in the future. Great. Then we can change how large this level we want. We can define this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, and this large landscape. In my case, I wanna define this landscape, and actually it's not all. We can make it we can create very big landscape. But in my case, I wanna click here enable edit layers, and then I wanna define this one landscape. It's 1 by 1, 8 by 8, 1 by 1, 8 by 8. Great. And then I wanna click create this landscape. Okay, our landscape is already created. Next, we can go out from this mode, and actually we can work with our level like with new level. Okay, then I wanna set grass material for the landscape. If we click on this our landscape, if we go to the details panel here, we can find landscape material. And then in the content browser, we can go to the started content, materials, and here we can find a grass material here. I can actually drag and drop it or not. Wait a minute, like this. And I can actually drag and drop this ground grass material and drop in the landscape material, or I can just select it here and click this use button, and then this grass material, this started content grass material will works with our landscape. Okay, great. It's very basic, very standard material. Great. Then create material with few layers and paint it. Okay, great. In this case, we have only grass on our landscape. But what if we want to I don't know, paint some roads, or I don't know, some another grass on your landscape? We can create a material with many of layers. Before we will start it, I wanna build my lightings to improve my FPS. Now I have start FPS wait a minute, start FPS, yep, like 30. Then I want a directional light make to station, yes, it's stationary, skylight, it's stationary, great, build and build the lightings only. Okay, great, my lighting is built and I have I have something like 100 of FPS. Okay, great, and then I want to show you how to create material with a few layers and how to paint it. It's actually scheme how to works with how to create it, and I want to show you how to do this step by step. First, we want to create here a new folder and make it like materials. Okay, great, and here I want to create a new material and call it like landscape matte, for example. I can open this material and looks what we have here. Here we have this landscape material, and first what I want to do is go to the details panel in this material blueprint, and I wanna define it like use material attributes like this, and then we can I can drag and drop this line, and here I wanna find something like layer blend, landscape layer blend. And in this landscape layer blend, in the details panel, we have layers. It's this node give us ability to make one material with many of layers, and we can change these layers and paint from these layers in our landscape. I click 1 and, for example, 2. We 1 and 2. We actually can make here, I don't know, 5 or 10 layers if you want, but for example I will use only 2 layers. Okay, great, I wanna open these 2 layers, and first I wanna call it like grass, and second one I wanna call it as ground. Okay, then preview weight, it's like a default layer in this material. By default I wanna use a grass material like this. I wanna press 1, and then what we have to do next, actually in this case we don't really need to change some parameters. It's default way how to create multi-layers material. Then I wanna drag and drop this line from first one from layer grass node, and then I wanna make material attributes like this. It will be first, and the same here, make material attributes. And if you remember, by default you have we had this system like one material, but in from our layer blend I click here use material attributes, and now we have two material. Actually we have two materials in one material, two layers in one materials. Great. Then we need to find some texture sample like this. Texture sample, like first one. In our case, we need basically we need only two textures. It's our base color and it's our normals. I wanna show you it step by step. I wanna press Ctrl C, Ctrl V. It will be faster. RGB, base color, and actually it's very important. We need to click on our texture sample, and here we need to click wrap here and wrap here. Okay, great. I press no. What? Yeah, and then we need to find landscape layer chords and connect it to UV here and connect it to UV here. And then we actually here we need to define some texture for this texture sample. In our case, I want to open my content browser, go to the starter content, then go to the textures. Where is my textures? Yep, like this. I'm gonna look in layout, and then I wanna find my grass like this. It's my grass, it's the ground grass. I can actually drag and drop it if I want, but I want just select it here, the ground grass, and actually click here use. Okay, it works. It's our grass. And the same thing I wanna do to ground. I can click here ground and select this one and click use. And actually in our case now we have I wanna select all of that, press C button, and I wanna make comment. It is ground layer, and it is actually grass layer. Okay, great. I press save, and it's very basic material. Let me show you how to works with it. As you can imagine, I can just select my landscape here, and then I can go to my material folder and landscape. I wanna go down and find my landscape material, and I wanna drag and drop it here. Looks. We need to wait until our shaders compiling. It's black, it's great, it's okay. Then we need to go to this landscape editing mode when we created our landscape. Then we go to the paint menu, and here we need to create some information file from any of our levels. In my case, I wanna create plus here, first one. Then in the we can use actually this default folder, or you can create a new one. It's gameplay shader assets. I click save. Great. And make and do the same for our ground layer, and I press it okay, and we need to wait until our shader is compiling. And great, looks, we have actually our grass material. I want to place or not, I can press play, and looks, we have grass here. And if we want, I want to make my brush size much smaller, and actually now I can paint here. Oh yeah, I click I forgot to click ground. Yeah, I click ground here, and looks, I can strange make like this, and looks, I can paint on I can make some road, for example, some road, and then I press play, and looks, we can paint, we can make many of layers in our landscape. But first, first, I wanna show you that our grass and our ground looks like wallpaper on your wall. Guys, we can fix it by add this normal map, normal texture for our material. Looks. I wanna open my starter content. For now I wanna disable this landscape editing mode, go to the starter content, the textures, and I wanna find my ground grass n it means normal, and then I can drag and drop into my landscape material, make sure that it's wrap, it's very important, or I can just make I don't know, here texture sample like this, and then I can find here the same map but for ground, and then I can click here use. Okay, great. Then we need to connect it like this and like this, and then let me show you what will be changed. Okay, looks on my grass and ground here, and I want to connect it to normal and connect it to normal. Okay, and I press save. And oh yeah, we need to wait until our shaders compiling. Okay, great. Our shaders is already compiled and looks. Now I press play, and now it looks much better. It's not like wallpaper. It looks like our ground is little bit 3D or fake 3D. It looks much more better. But we need it's better, yep. But I want to make some scale for my materials. How to do this? How to scale it? To do this, we need to click and find here a divide mode, like divide. Then we need to find its here. We can just press. I can just press 1 and press mouse button. Press left mouse button. I wanna find this float value and right mouse button click and convert to the parameter, and this parameter I will call like grass scale, and by default it will be 1. It's by default it will be 1, and then we need divide our landscape chords by this grass scale, and then connect it to the UVs like this. Then I wanna just copy this two nodes, paste it here, and I press F2, and I wanna rename it from grass to ground to ground scale, and make the same things, UVs and UVs. Okay, great, save, and looks. Oh yeah, our shaders is compiling, and I wanna make one thing more. I wanna make the same parameter, but for our roughness. Roughness, it's roughness. It's very useful parameter that we can change in the little bit later in the future. Okay, great. I wanna rename it from grass scale to grass roughness. By default, I wanna make it by 0.5 and connect it to the roughness. I wanna one more time copy, paste here, rename from grass roughness to ground roughness and connect it to our ground roughness. Okay, that's all for our material here. We need to wait until our shaders compiling, and then what we have to do next. We need to go to our materials folder, right mouse button click, and then we need to click create material instance, and then we need to define this material instance as our landscape default material. Okay, great. My shaders is already compiled, and I want to define to select my landscape. Find here my landscape material and define my material instance as default material. Then we need to go to this landscape editing mode, and then in the paint we actually need to bad practice is disable this material like this. And then we need go to the content browser, go to our maps, this layer infos, and better practice is delete these player infos files, then delete it from here, and then we from scratch go to our material. We need select our landscape, then go to our content browser, dock in layout, and define our new material instance. Great, then we go to the landscape mode, paint, and like we did before, we need to create this info files, first one and second one. Save. Great, then we have grass, we have ground. I can paint from my ground, and then I can open my material instance, and in this material instance I can change scale from for our layers. For example, here we have global parameters like this, and grass scale, ground scale, and looks. I can change ground scale from 1 to, for example, 5 looks, and my ground scale is changed. It looks greater. Then I can do the same for grass scale. It's looks on our grass, and I wanna make it 5 too. Okay, great. It looks much better. Then what about roughness? Looks, grass roughness and ground roughness. If I define this material without roughness, like 0, it looks without roughness, it looks like glass looks. You can see this water, like this grass is under water. And if I define, for example, grass 0.5, it's like this. And if I defined my grass roughness like 1, it looks like grass. And the same thing I wanna do for my ground, I wanna ground roughness make as 1. Okay, great, perfect. Then I wanna save and close my material instance. I wanna build my lightings, and it's how to works with material multi-layer materials. Okay, great, my lightings is built, and I press play, and looks our grass, our ground looks much more better. Okay, great, let's go next. Then I want to show you how to set up this map as editor and game default. By default, looks if we go to edit, then project, settings, then maps and models, here we have two parameters. It's editor, startup map, and game default map. In our case, we need to define here gameplay map and gameplay map. Great. And I press close. Okay, great. And now if we restart our project, by default we'll be using this map. Then I wanna show editing modes, select, landscape, and foliage. How to sculpt the landscape. Okay, as we seen before, here we have a select mode, when we can select some objects in our world. Actually, we have a landscape mode. Here we can manage our landscape, and we actually have a foliage menu here. It's actually mode to create foliage, trees, grass, real 3D grass, 3D foliage on our scene. We will talk about a little bit later. Actually, we have another modes here, but it's not usually use it. Okay, great. Then I want to show you how to sculpt the landscape. Okay, great. We have landscape. I can change to landscape editing mode, then to sculpt tab, and looks. I can make a sculpt here, brush size like this, and looks. I wanna change my tool strength to like this, and looks. I can create some rocks on my landscape like this. Looks. I can make with sculpt this, and I can press my shift button and make like this, and I can press play, and looks, we have ability to manage our landscape. And pay attention that you need to build lightings after your managing your landscape, or change your directional light and skylight to the movable mode, dynamic mode. Yeah. Then what we have next, we have for example flatten. What is flatten? Here you can, for example, define some height of your landscape, and then you can create your I don't know, some spaces on the same height like this. I press play, and looks, it works. Actually, here we have many of parameters, where many of modes, and you can play with that. Okay, great. Then I want to show you how to change time of day, sunlight intensity, build lines, and add player start. Okay, great. Show how to change time of day. To change time of day, we need to press Ctrl and L. Looks. I press Ctrl and L, and I can change my time of day looks. Like this. Okay, great. Then how to change a sunlight intensity. If I go to my directional light, I can actually change intensity. By default, it's 10. I can make it, for example, 5, 15. It's actually you can change if you want. Then I wanna show you how to add player start object. If we want to make player start object, we can actually create a player start, and our default player will be started from this space. I press play and looks we have this level. In my case, I want to build lightings only. Okay, great, and we have this level, and we can play on this level. Then I want to show you how to add some water in your level. We actually can create water from scratch, but Epic Games company gives us a water plugin from Fortnite game. And to add this water to our level and use this water in our level, we need to go to edit, then plugins, and then we need to find it water, like this water. I wanna click enable it, and then I need to restart my project, and I wanna save my level. Yep, and save selected. Okay, great, my level is restarted, and then we already activated water plugin, and we restarted project. Yep, and first one we need add water by the ocean. Actually, it's faster will be go to place actors and just water by the ocean. It's like water by the ocean, like this, and place it on our level like this, and looks we already have water in our level. We can click on this point, and we actually can change our level. I can do left wait a minute, left mouse button click, add spline point here, and actually I can change my ground like this. I want to change speed to, for example, 6. Great, like this, and like this. I wanna actually build my lightings. Okay, great, and now our lighting is built, and we have this this island. Okay, great. Then, as you can see, we have some bug, some problem with this line. Looks, it's horrible. It's not great. It's horrible. I wanna fix it, and we can fix it. To fix this problem, we can go to water by the ocean, then curve settings, water by the ocean. We need to find water by the ocean, then go to the curve settings, like this, curve settings. Then we need to go to water height map, follow settings, water height map, follow settings, and here we need to change follow mode. like this. Follow mode by default it's angle, but we need to width. I press width and looks it's much better. Yep, it's much better. I can, it's my water, I can make it like yep, it looks much better. And actually I need to rebuild lighting one more time. Okay, now it looks much better. Now it looks much better. Okay, great. Then I wanna add some fake horizontal water mesh. Now, if we can see that our water it's not going through the horizon. Actually, if I press play, it's actually great. But if we fly in here, we can see this black nothing after our water. Okay, great, and we can fix this black nothing. To do this, we need go to the water mesh actor. Water mesh actor, mesh for distance, water mesh actor, mesh for distance, and then show engine and war plugin, set water far mesh here. Okay, we need to find here some water far mesh, but we cannot find it. To find it, we need to change here settings to show plugin content and show engine content. And now we can see here water far mesh. It's very simple, but it looks like water. I can click here, and then far distant mesh extent we can set, for example, 1000, but we need to set it as something like that. And now we have two actually water meshes. This one first, it's actually our real war, and but this is very simple war fake mesh. But if we will flying in our island, we cannot see difference. It looks like we in the ocean, and we cannot see a horizon here. It's great. I can press play, and it actually looks great. I wanna a little bit change sun direction. Control L. I wanna make like this. Yep, like this. Great. Then what we need to do, I wanna show how to set up waves. It's water body, ocean, and wave. Actually, I can open my water body, ocean, then find here wave, like this, wave source, what asset, and then I can find this wave. Actually, I can find it, ocean. I can open it, for example, like this, open this settings, for example, amplitude, and this is big waves, and if I wanna make it smaller, I can make this 0. Minimum it's actually also 0, and great, in this case we have very low waves. I like these waves, I don't know, but I like it. Actually, I can go to my ocean. Oh, how large our landscape is. Where my FPS? Start FPS. Great. And logs, we have ocean here. We can go underwater and it works. It's great. It's actually very, very great. Okay, then I wanna prepare landscape, add lake, and fix the terrain problem for follow mode like in this one. I wanna change my landscape a little bit. I wanna make some maybe erosion with big brush size. I wanna change my my lighting to movable and my skylight to movable for this editing. It's eat my FPS, but it's very comfortable. Yep, I wanna make it like this, then flatten, like this, and I think it will be great. And then I can go out from this landscape mode, close my player's actor, and then I wanna add lake. To add lake, I can create all classes and find here this this lake body ocean, but faster will be window, place actors, lake, and water body lake here. And I wanna add my lake here. Great. I wanna add plants point here, and I wanna create this one lake. Actually like this. Great. And we have the same problem here. Actually to fix that problem, we actually like here curve settings, actually lake curve settings, water have map. Here we need to find actually one more time, what curve settings, water have map. Yep, curve settings. Yep, then water have map, and we need to change follow settings, and we need to change this from I wanna close my webcam here like this, and we need to change this angle to width like we did it before. Okay, great, and it works great. Okay, great. What we need next? Next we need to add a river. I want to show you how to add a river to your level and how to set up this river. Actually, we can press play. Where is my lake? I wanna see on my lake. Yep, my lake is great. My lake is great. Yep, it's great. Then I wanna add river. As you can imagine, it's making very simple. Place actors, river, water body river like this. Then I wanna close this window. Here I wanna rotate, I wanna change to this one, like this. And then I wanna select mode, and first point must be here. Great. Then actually great too. Then next point I wanna go to here. Then I need to set it like this. Yep, great. Actually, I can add more points here, like this one, like this one, and I can change it like this. Spline point here, like this. And then I can do my right mouse button click here, click visualize river, I'm sorry, click here, and click here, and actually we can change these values like this, or for example like this. Okay, great, and let's me test my river. I have low FPS because I have dynamic lightings, but it's okay. I will change it to stationary in the end of my tutorial, because I so lazy to rebuild my lightings every minute. So okay, it's my lake. Here we can see river. Here we can see our river, and this river will go to our ocean. Okay, great, it works. It's actually works. Okay, great. Then assets. How to buy it or get for free. Add medieval caster and this. Okay, then if we want to create some, I don't know, 3D trees, grasses, houses, buildings, I don't know, inventory and another stuffs, you can create it from scratch in, I don't know, in Maya, in Blender, in the Cinema 3D, in the 3D Max. But actually you can buy or get free some assets from marketplace. In my case, I wanna go to my Epic Games launcher, and here I want to go to my to marketplace, and here you can find some assets. In my case, I want to show you about environments. For example, environments, and here you can find castles, you can find, I don't know, trees, stylized trees, I don't know, some buildings, some water, some, I don't know, everything. You can find it everything. Actually, Epic Games company gives you some assets every month for free. You can actually go to free for months. In first summer months in 2021, we can see these assets, but if you will see this tutorial in the future, these assets can be changed. Of course, they will be changed, but you can actually buy some assets, or actually you can get it from free. You can actually find it free, and we have here very many of free assets. In my case, I have many of assets. I don't know, maybe 80% of these assets I get for free for months. And to show you how to work with these assets, I want to use these two assets. First, it's Medieval Castle Wall 1 and Advanced Village Packs asset. I wanna copy, I wanna paste it here. Oh, what's wrong? Oh, yeah, I wanna add to project, but as I said before, for now I cannot see here my project. And looks, it's because for now Unreal Engine 5 is only on the early access, and now now before release we cannot directly add our assets to our level. So we need, for now, we need to download Unreal Engine 4.26, for example. We need to launch, we need to create a absolutely fake, absolutely empty project. Then we need to add these assets directly for this fake project, and then we need copy these assets from our Unreal Engine 4 project to Unreal Engine 5 project. If we talk, it can be issues, it can have some problems, but for what about 3D meshes, in 99% it will be works. Actually, it's about now situation when Unreal Engine still not released. If you will see this tutorial after that Unreal Engine 5 will be released, you just click add to project and great. In my case, I wanna click games, next, blank project, for example, then C drive, then I wanna make it like a test, then blueprint doesn't matter, without started content, create project. It doesn't matter. I just want to create an empty project. Great. Yeah, I wanna close my project for now. Save. Wait a minute. Yeah, save selected. I wanna close my project. Then, okay, great. It's empty project. So then I wanna open my Epic Games launcher. Library, Medieval Castle. Actually, it's great castle. I wanna add it. Add to project, test, and add to our test fake project. Okay, great. It's first one, and second one is Advanced Village Pack Assets. I wanna Control C. I wanna copy. It's verifying. We need to wait until it's downloading and verifying. Okay, I can press go back, go to my library. I wanna find my Advanced Village Pack. Oh, what's wrong? What's wrong? Library, Advanced Village Pack, actually add to project, test, add to project. verifying complete. Okay, great. And in my case, we can see here these two assets. Then I wanna close this asset. I wanna open my test project, then content, and here we have these two folders. I wanna press Ctrl C. I wanna copy it, then go to my education project and tutorial project, content. Actually, I wanna create here a new folder like assets and paste it here. It's because it's not working because we put it in not correct folder. We have references in the root folder, but we create in assets folder. Okay, I wanna save this project. I wanna close it. Then I want to open my education project tutorial and content assets. I wanna cut here and paste it down here, and I wanna delete my assets folder. Then I wanna restart my project and it must work correctly. Okay, let's check it. Advanced village pack, then blueprints, then house, viewport, and logs. Yep, it works. Yep, it works. I can put some houses here and it works. It's great. Okay, we completely added this two assets to our new Unreal Engine 5 project. If we will see this tutorial after Unreal Engine 5 will be released, actually you can add it directly without any problem. Okay, then I wanna apply Medieval Caster Wall 1 auto materials for terrain. In our case, we created automatic material, and I showed you how to create it, how to paint it. Actually, we have ground, we have many things. I wanna close my content browser. Then I wanna brush size smaller. Yep, I showed you how to so strange, how to paint on your on your terrain. But now I want to show you a very professional. I want to show you professional automatic and multi-layer material. Okay, as you can see, our simple material works. It's a great material for education. But in my case, I want to go to my landscape. Then I wanna disable my material from it. Then I wanna go to my maps. I wanna delete this layer info files. It's force delete. Yep. And now I want go to this. I wanna go to Medieval Castle Wall 1. Then materials. Then landscape, and here we have this material, and I wanna click on this material, then go to details and click to use like this. Great. It's black because we need go to the landscape editing mode, and then we have no layers here. Here we have 4 layers and 1 automatic layers. Let's do it step by step. I want to create these layers. It's for first, get out of here. Oh my god, get out of here. I don't want you. Okay, first one, the second one, the third one, the third one, and automatic material, gameplay shadows. Yep, save. Okay, great. And now by default it's I don't know, it's grass, for example. Yep, it's grass material, but actually we can, yep, first it's grass. Yep, we can change to this layer 2. It's rocks. Yep, it looks like it's like rocks. Then this one, it's like what it's actually, I don't know, it's actually a ground. It's another ground. Then fur, it's grass. Yep, it's grass with the grass. Yep, it's professional material, and this professional material have grass, actually it's advanced system, and this material spawn 3D grass on it. Great, and we have alpha material. In this case, I want to show you how to auto material. It's great materials layers, but I want to show you how to work with auto layer. I select here auto layer, then tool strength to 100 to 100%. Brush size I want to make big, and looks what I want to do. Please, game engine, not crash. Like this. Yep, like, oh my god. It's preview version. Send and restart. Yep. Damn it. We need to check our landscape. Oh my god, disable it, our own landscape, then go to the medieval castle, materials, landscape, and connect this this material from medieval castle asset, then go to landscape editing mode, painting. Here we have already created these layers, we don't need to create it one more time. Actually it's works. And then I need to go, I select auto material, then tool strength to 100, brush size like this, and I wanna paint all of that. Looks, guys. It's great. And now looks on this material. I wanna sculpt, and looks here. Looks, it's automatically material, and what it's created in these spaces we have grass, but on this on this part of rock we have rock. It's actually great. You can see how it works like this. Then I want to press play, and it works. My grass take many of my FPS, so I want to build my lightings. But what I want to show you, I wanna show you how to works with a great assets. You can get it for free, or you can actually we can delete this grass from this lake, or we can create a lake that automatically will deleting this grass from this. Actually, we can I don't know, if we want to delete it, we can make brush size smaller, then for example, oh no, paint, then for example this one layer, and we actually can delete this. We can actually wait a minute, and auto and brush size. Yeah, and we wait a minute, this one. Actually, also we can actually delete this grass. Yeah, great. What's wrong here? Yep, it works. Yeah, it works. Let's go next. Next, I wanna add some trees. And now I wanna show you how to works with this foliage, regime. To drop foliage here, we can actually find here in, for example, medieval castle, then meshes, nature, and here we can find these trees. Actually, where my player start object, wait a minute, I wanna find my player start object, where, oh, it's here, okay. I wanna place it here. Place my new player here. Actually, I can add tree here from scratch, just from my hand. I can add, for example, this one. It's actually works. It's tree. It's great, but actually in this mesh, I wanna delete this mesh. This one. I wanna delete. Actually, it works. It's great, but I want to show you how to create it's more professional. We need to go to this foliage editing mode. I can add this tree to this foliage. Then I want to close my content browser. Actually check it. So in this case, I wanna, and then I wanna brush size make bigger, then not on static meshes, not on BSPs, brush size, paint density, let me show you, radius, scaling, minimum it's 0.5 scale, and maximum like for example 3, it will be great. And then we need to add a collision here. Yep, by default it's from grass, from 3D grass, we have no collision here, but for tree we need to block, for example, block all dynamics, because without this block all dynamic, let me show you. Oh, go back, density, like this, click, no, Control Z, density, click, no. 0.001, enter. Oh, great. Because without collision, looks, I can go, it's my, but without collision, I can go through this trees. It's not correctly, so we need add block all dynamic because our character is a dynamic object. And now, yep, I cannot go through the, actually I cannot go through this tree. Okay, great. And then I wanna paint it, guys. Back. No, back. Like this. Like this. Like this. It's automatic. It's very powerful. It's great. Like this. Not correct trees. I wanna delete. I wanna make brush size like this. Then I wanna shift and I wanna delete it. Delete this one and delete this one. We can fix it, but not in first tutorial. It will be, oh, we need to fix it too. Yep, we will fix this bug here now. Okay, I wanna fix this problem. I actually want to save all. I wanna delete this one. Foliage with shift. I delete it with shift button. This one I can delete here. Okay, great. Then I wanna save all. Then I want to go to my landscape. Then I want to remove my material. Yep. Then I want to yep, I know it's because we not, I want to show you. Looks, I want to go my open browser, then my content browser, then go to medieval cast wall 1, materials, landscape. Then I select my landscape, and because we used this default, we not created because of my engine was crashed, we used it created before this layer enforce, but we need to create a new one. Yeah, and now I want to select my material, then activate my material to my landscape. It's black, it's great, it must be. Then actually here we need to create all of these materials. Weight, blend, layer, normal. Yep, for example here, save. Then next one, save. Next one, save. It's because my engine crashed, and new one. Yep. then new one, save. Great. We have no grass on our clouds. Yep, it works. It's great. Yep, it's automatically works. It's great. Next, actually, I wanna press play, and looks how perfect it is. It's actually for now these assets have prices. I don't know, maybe $50, but for example, some few moments, a few months before I get this asset for free, actually check Epic Games Marketplace, and you always can get some assets actually for free. Okay, great. And it's perfect. It works. It's great. And then what I want to do next, add houses and windmills. In my case, yep, I will add some houses. I wanna go to my editing mode, then content browser, docking layout, then advanced village pack, then blueprints, then this house. Actually, I can add these checkboxes to make my house it's already created a professional house, and it's great. Then what I can do next, I can copy and paste, or I can just I can just hold Alt button, and I can just copy and paste these houses. I can actually rotate these houses, and I want to create I don't know, maybe 10 houses like this. We can add another houses. We can add actually some camp with fish, with fire. We can add actually this one. We can add this wheels. Actually, I wanna add some scale, for example 2. Then I want to add some features. First one, like this, Alt, copy, paste, like this, and like this. And I wanna rotate it. I'm gonna add scale like 2, and it's great. Looks. Now I want to show you FPS. Let me start FPS, enter. It's 35 FPS with dynamic lighting. I can make it stationary, skylight made it stationary, then click build and build lightings only. And now my lighting is builded, and now we have 50 or 60 FPS. It runs greater, and we have more FPS. Let me show you. Nice, very nice, very nice. It's great, fantastic. Okay, then at last I wanna show you how to engine architecture works. What is level, what is game mode, what is player controller, pawn or character. Okay, first we in project settings we defined a default game level, and now this our level is our default. It's our default level. Okay, great. But why you can ask me an question? You can ask me a question. Why we using only this character? Why when we press play, our character is this white mannequin? Why is that? It's because game mode is a class that defines default player controller and default pawn or character. This our mannequin is it's our character, is initiated by pawn, and it's defined in our game mode. In our case, we have default game mode by default. If we go to project settings, maps and models, here we can find that default game mode is our third-person game mode. I wanna press here browse, then open my content browser, and look, it's our third-person game mode. And inside of our default third-person game mode, we have default pawn class. It's our third-person player character, is this one. If I press here, I can find our character here. If we have another characters, we can define it here. But I don't really recommend you to use this default game mode, because we can override our game mode for any of level in our world settings. In here default game mode override, and best practice is using using specific game mode for specific level. In our case, we have gameplay level, and we must have gameplay game mode, and I don't want to have default game mode. So if I here click just game mode or game mode base, doesn't matter in our case. Now if I press play, looks I have no character, because default game mode base don't know which character we want to use on our level. So best practice is dock and layout, it's create its engine content. Yep. Best practice is create, for example, a new folder, call it as blueprints. Then here I want to create new folder. It's gameplay, like gameplay level and gameplay folder. And here I want to create a new class. It's a new blueprint class. Then it must be game mode, or actually you can use game mode base, but in my case I always use game mode. I click select, then I wanna call it like name of my level and name of my class. Actually it will be BP, because it's blueprint, BP gameplay game mode, or just game for short. Yep, looks. Then I can select this my created game mode. In world settings, I want to define it as game mode override. So actually our BP gameplay game mode will be using for our gameplay game mode will be using for our gameplay level, and then in our gameplay game mode we can define some character. Now when I press play, we have no character because this game mode also have no idea which character you want to use on your level. And I wanna open this game mode, and here I want to define pawn class, and here like third person character. Yep, I wanna click here third person character, compile, save, I press play, and looks we have character. It's much better. It's much better, but it's not all. We actually never using auto spawn player because in 99% of games you will load your character from save file. You will have ability to save your game, or if it's online game you wanna load from database when character was last time. And actually it's because we don't really we never using, it's 99% we never using this default pawn class. You can use it when you are beginner, but I wanna clear this class, default pawn class, and I want I told you what is level. Level, it's actually its basic feature. It's actually your world. It's actually all that you have in your world. Include level, terrain, I don't know, water, static meshes, dynamic meshes, and something else. Actually, game mode, I told you that game mode is class which defines which character and which player controller you want to use, and many other classes you want to use on your level. Actually, I showed you that if I define my third-person character, we will use third-person character on this level. Then I want to show you what is player control. I told you what is character. Character is actually inherited from pawn. Pawn is like simple character. It's actually you can control pawns like character, but character have a character movement. Character have a player movement component. Player can swim. Character have ability to jump, to network replicating, to many features. Yep, it's actually like big pawn. And what is player controller? If you play, for example, some games, if you play, I don't know, GTA 5 or something else, you can go in your character. You can, and your character is your character. Your I don't know, your man, your player, it's your character. You can sit in car, in vehicle, and then your vehicle it's actually your character. And then you can go out from vehicle, you can go to some, I don't know, airplane, and now not vehicle, not this human, but airplane is your character. So you can, in your games, you can change your characters, but player controller, it's like your soul. Soul actually doesn't exist in real world, but in game, player controller is actually class which always been with you. And best practice is creating player controller, and then player controller must create or load from database or load from saving files. Player controller must spawn your character, and I want to show you how to create this system. Looks, we need to create here a new blueprint class as player controller. It will be must be BP underscore, a gameplay PC, for example, it's player controller. Then we need to go to our game third-person game mode, and then we don't use, we deleted third-person control. Yeah, our BP gameplay game mode, and here we define no default pawn class, and we need to define our player controller class as BP gameplay player controller. I wanna compile, I wanna save, and I wanna close my game mode. I wanna close my project settings. I can go my gameplay player controller. Then in my player controller, actually on tick, I wanna check it works or not. Print string, it's like it's hello. I press play. Looks hello. Yeah, it works. My player controller is work. And what we need to do on the begin play, it's event that calls when this class plays it on the world, when game starts for sure. What we need to do, we need to spawn actor from class. And we need to spawn our character. Looks, I wanna here find our third-person character. I wanna spawn my third-person character. Then collision, by default, we always spawn ignore collisions. Instigator and owner, we don't need it in not network game. In network games we'll need it, and we need to we need to transform. And in our case we have PlayerStart. Where is our PlayerStart object? It's not best practice, but we have our PlayerStart. Where it is? Yeah, we have PlayerStart, so in our case we will have only one PlayerStart, so very simple. It's get all actors of class. Here find PlayerStart, then it's array of our player starts, because on our level we can have many of these player starts. If you have random spawn on some points, you can like get a copy, then length, then random integer in range, minimum is 0, length or not length, last index, because it starts not from 1 but from 0. Okay, last index is maximum, then length we need to delete, and we will get random. Actually, in our case we have only one, and random of 1 will be always 1. But okay, then we have a link, we have reference on our PlayerStart object, and on any of object we have here function like get actor transform, and we will connect this actor transform to our spawn actor. I want to press compile, press save, and I want to comment to get random player start object transform, player objects transform. Yep. And here we spawn our character. If I press play, we don't see our player is spawned, but we cannot fly for now. Then I recommend you to promote to variable. It's like character ref, For example, we save it to the Verbilo. It's useful, and then we need to call function. It's like changing your pawn. Changing your pawn, it's calls like possess. We have possess function and unpossess function, but for now we don't need unpossess. We need possess function. We need to connect it like here and in pawn in this pawn. Compile, save, play, logs. It's best practice. It can be a little bit complicated if you will only start with engine, but it's best practice. So actually on this start, I can comment, it's calls when player PC, it's player controller spawns in the world. Actually looks begin play calls when PC spawns in world. It's not actually when spawns, we have many of different variants, but it spawns but in world. Then we get random player starts objects transform, and then we spawn and then we actually spawn a character, then write it to the variable and possess player controller in the created character logs. You need to comment is because it will help you to understand what you're coding, what you're developing. Actually like this. And now guys, it's best practice logs. I want to open my knowledge base. Actually logs, we have gameplay level. We have gameplay game mode, or for only this gameplay level. This game mode defines only player controller, and this player controller we have no default character. We we spawn we manually spawn our character and we possess into this character, and it's great practice. It's great. I wanna teach you how to create great games from scratch. Yep, and it's great practice. Do like that. Okay, great. And last one here, I showed you create main menu and about main architecture I showed you, and I want to show you how to create main menu. Now we have, I want to save all, save selected. Yep, we have maps, and in maps we have only gameplay map. I want to create a new level. It's like a main menu. Okay, great. I wanna save all, save selected. I wanna open my main menu. It's actually empty level. So we need to go to blueprints, create here a new folder like main menu. Then we need create here game mode. Actually, yep, game mode. Select. It must be what it must be. It must be main menu game mode. Yep. Actually game mode, and then new blueprint class player controller. It must be main menu PC player controller. Yep. Save all, save selected. Then I wanna in world settings I wanna define this main menu game mode as game mode override. Actually we connect it, and then in this game mode I want to define player controller as where main menu player controller. Yep. Oh, I have it must be BP because it's blueprints, because we have also C++ classes. This must be BP. It's just best practice BP. Okay, great. Then we need to go to project settings, then maps and models. We need to define that our actually main menu is must be editor startup, and main menu our default gameplay level. Okay, great. Game mode. I can close this game mode. I can close the settings. Then save all, save selected, press play. Nothing, nothing here. Then I wanna close my BP gameplay player controller. I wanna open my BP main menu. Oh, CP. What is CP? It's not CP. It must be PC player controller. It must my fail. Okay, great. Then I open my player controller. In player controller, I can click here, show mouse cursor, compile, save, play, and looks. I have mouse. Great. I have mouse. Then I want to not best practice, but very simple method how to create widgets. Actually, I need to create content, new folder like UI. Then in this I create a new folder like main menu. Great. Then here I create user interface widget blueprint. It must be main menu HUD. It must be main menu HUD. I want to open my main menu HUD. Then I want to change custom like this. Then I wanna add here size box on center. Inside of this size box we will place our buttons. In my case I want to size box ensures on the center. Then here is alignment 0.5, 0.5. Then I don't know, is here 0, 0 is center. Then I don't know, maybe 300 and I don't know, 200 for example. And then you can place here your place a vertical box inside of it. Inside of vertical box I wanna place button like this. It must be fill button. Then on this button I wanna fill text, button text, and it must be, yeah, it's great. It must be, what is button? It's start game button. And here I can, or start game or new game for example. Then I wanna copy this button and paste one more, and here I can rename or start TT. Oh, it's fail. It's just start button. It must be, for example, quit game button. It's very simple menu. I wanna change text to exit button or quit like you want. Great. Then we can add some spacer here. It's like maybe 5. Great. New game, exit game. Actually if you want you can text add text here. You can you can actually enter to center, then 0.5, 0.5, then position by y, like this, minus then in this text box tutorial project from emailint.org. Then we need to change size like this, and make this font to center. We actually can 32. Compile, save, great. I gonna close my timeline, animations, I don't need it. Tutorial project from emailint.org. Okay, great. Then I want to open my player controller, begin play. Then I want to create widget, then main menu HUD, then and we actually can promote it to variable. It's like HUD reference, then add to viewport, and then set UI mode, for example game and UI, in this widget to focus, this to self, do not lock, hide cursor during capture, yep. I press play, logs, we have main menu, great. New game, exit game, it's main menu, it's basic, very basic main menu. Okay, then we need to add some logic. I go to the graph, quit game button. Here we need to call event on click it. On click it event, and we need to call quit game like this, quit, compile, save. I press play, I press quit, and we quit from game. Then I wanna delete these methods, we don't need it. Then I wanna click start game button, on click it, and here I wanna open level by object reference. It's and here our gameplay level. Compile, save, close, and now this must work. New game, and looks, guys, we created main menu. It works. It's greater. Actually, we have here in blueprints, in the I don't know, in the game mode, we actually have HUD class, and best practice is create HUD class, and HUD class must create this HUD widget. But if for you, for beginners, it's normal to create widgets in the player controller. If you will be professional, you will create HUD class, and in HUD class you will create HUD widgets. But now you don't need it. I press play, new game, and it works, guys. It's perfect. Then actually this engine actually have many of problem, because it's just preview version. It's not released. It will be released after, I don't know, 7 months, if we believe in Epic Games team, and all problems will be fixed. But And last one, I wanna build the game, but in, I don't know, 50% this game will be not builded because this engine have many errors for now, because it's preview version. Okay, to build project, we click to platforms, Windows, package project, and then I want to C drive my education project, and here I want to create new folder like build, open, and actually guys, I recommend you, before you will build your project, you can save all, yep, save all, then go to the your assets maps, and I very recommend you to delete these maps, but it can crash your engine, but we don't need these asset maps, and it's will take many time for compiling. I delete maps here from advanced village and medieval castle maps. I wanna demo scene, I wanna delete. Oh, yeah, it's crashed. Actually, guys, we can, if we works with these assets, we don't need these assets. We actually can go to the content, then medieval castle maps, and here demo stand U map. We actually can delete these maps from here. It's not great practice, but in this case, we don't need these maps. We will not use it. Okay, let me check it works. New game. Yep, it works. It's loaded. It's actually loaded. Yep, it works. Oh, yep, we have little problem. It's not because we deleted these maps. It's because actually it's because in our blueprints main menu player controller we actually changed this set input mode to game and UI, but in our level we have no UI, and you actually, if you want, we can go to we can open our gameplay map, we can open our gameplay player controller, and you can click here show mouse cursor, compile, save, play, and wait, it's actually for now we don't need here cursor, so here on the begin play we need to add here set input mode game only, actually game only, and here we need to add set, reference to set, and now I wanna open my main menu map, play, new game, and logs, and now it works correctly. It's because we have 3 game modes. We have game only, set input modes. We have game and UI, game only, and UI only. And in the main menu we changed it to game and UI, but in game we have no UI, so we need to change back to game only. Okay, great, and then I can press platforms, Windows, package project in the and build, and select folder, and we need to wait until our game will be compiled. But if you will have some errors, don't worry, it's normal because it's preview version of engine. Okay guys, great, my game is successfully compiled, and I wanna show you that to compile your project you must have you must have a Visual Studio installer, and inside of this Visual Studio installer you can have Visual Studio or another C++ editor, and here you have I want to click modify, and here you must have this game development with C++. This Windows 10 SDK and this workloads. You need to have it. I wanna close it and I wanna close it. In my case, I have it. Okay, let's check it. I build it my game here. I actually can close my editor, Windows tutorial project.exe, allow access, great tutorial project from imlint.org. I can press exit game and I exit from game. I can click new game, and guys, looks, it's more than 2 hours, but we already created this game. Looks, it works, it's great. We have no logic, no advanced logics here, but it works, it's great, I like it. Looks, how perfect it is. I want to show the ocean. I want to go to the ocean. Oh, guys, perfect. Great. Yep, looks, we have ocean, we have landscape, and it works correctly. And if you like this video, subscribe, write your comments in the below on this video, and see you next time.